Hello, this is Evangelist Michael Poku, Eradi Enshirabetimi Ako, my YouTube channel, EMOTV, MOTV, EMOTVGH, EMOTVGH, don't subscribe, Amame. Eradi Encounter, you be sure be kakra afa. Priest of Salem, Priest of Salem. Yaka Priest of Salem, I say anything. I also for penny be our batch as far as we swore. Now your friend Melchizedek, not what buy. Now, the new medium, Bible actually say no, we need a job. So, what is a type? In today's user, when the often point into the inclusion of one object within a group, and I'll say the writer of the Hebrews explained how Melchizedek was a type of Jesus' priesthood identity. Hebrew for no Hebrew what chere the right and chere say na Melchizedek no one Jesus Christ ayepe na Jesus Christ say Jesus Christ name Melchizedek say in Hebrews 7 verse 1 to 2 no and what describe summarize the Old Testament account of Melchizedek. Old Testament account and they say okay Old Testament Genesis chapter 13 and Genesis chapter 14 Abraham a call war no would think no Bible says Abraham eko shia Melchizedek na ushia Melchizedek no Melchizedek Abraham shia no Bible dia dance say Abraham man ade bia tithe ade bia no kuro bia man 10th offering ade bia na Abraham kuro bia wonya ye bia no Bible so o man 10th offering enti Hebrew no s ibunu summarize ya ka summarize otwedi ni atiawa oboni ya tofa e kan sam ni nyina mu enti Melchizedek shira Abraham o kan shira gu Abraham asefo so Abraham ne na asefo ne ma ne na woto ato aso nyina sa Abraham bedi nkunim kunimdie ya Abraham dia onyankopon ma ne nkunimdie no anu di otufo nyakopon ne ka Salem asunue Salem means asunue tine ka say salam alaikum. Muslim church salam alaikum. Shalom, and I say salam. That just as you Jehovah Salam and Jehovah Salam. I say as you do salam. Just say Melchizedek no kura will feel so kura will this one. I will have one mono. Now I will also one mono. Now the first I could salam. Tin ye two din Jerusalem. The Bible says Melchizedek was of penny. Abraham returned in history. Abraham returned in victory. Abraham returned in victory from battle, having rescued Lot and recovering a great deal of wealth from the defeated Canaanite. It's Abraham eje Lot and a domini ninano. I would di Canaan for some kunimuno. And Abraham di sika. Great gold, diamond, bauxite, a good dear and your mapa, and your pa, the buy the Abraham couldn't dear Abraham could dear, and what dear who be I had a buyer until the year dear when you can afford to quenimono. Kings. Melchizedek identified as a prince of God. Melchizedek no identify you who say you who and you who so when say onyankopom sofo. Greeted Abraham with bread and wine. What the brodo and a pan and ensa and adokodoko de edema and adokodoko de edema Abraham and a priestly blessing no or the sofo in shira sofo in shira shira Abraham. He then accept a tithe of all of the wealth Abraham had recovered. Eti Abraham nyama wenye nyina no or je Abraham adie bi Abraham recover onya ye nyina so to sududu Abraham as Melchizedek accept ye and we shira Abraham. It is important to remember we deal with symbols in this passage. We cannot take Melchizedek's symbol rule as illiterate or descriptive of his own earth life. It Melchizedek na bra bobo what your sponsor as we so no. Yentimi nka se en fata na se ense. Nemom Melchizedek na mo to betu ye no na eche onyankopom suro papa ene krogen. That's why papa oni maame oni na oni eja. The writer of Hebrew used Melchizedek title to point to Christ. The Melchizedek na title no dey echere Jesus Christo. Ade chere Jesus Christo say na ni su ade as a king of righteousness, the king of peace. It Melchizedek reading, you know, as a king of righteousness. Jesus is king of righteousness. Anna king of peace in the Melchizedek Salem here. Salem asunye anti king of peace filled this king rules that Jesus now fulfills all believers. It's about Hebrews chapter 2 now. Okay, Jesus is our righteousness and our peace. Yes, ye yang trene ene ya sundue or ye Christopher ya trene ene ya den ya sundue ya bambo ye shira ya dom ene ya nkoswo. Enti sada Jesus Christ atie where some might view the brief record of Melchizedek life as a limitation. God inspired the writer of Hebrew to apply that very limitation as another illustration of Jesus' priesthood ministry. The son will be back as Melchizedek to a check one of in software where Abraham pre and when there be Nemum or so of paying it was Yakopama or 12 in 7 to Melchizedek, dear home, Senna, yes, Christo, soft man a tear, pet. The Melchizedek no longer so for Bias Agake. Abraham paid a tithe to Melchizedek. Genesis 2 verse 4 and 10 to 10. Abraham paid Melchizedek. Hebrews chapter 7 verse 10 to 4. Now, Abraham paid now by Genesis chapter 14 verse 8 to 20. Now, Genesis chapter 14 verse 8 to 20. Abraham paid a tithe to Melchizedek. Abraham paid a tithe to Melchizedek. Also add to our understanding of Jesus, Melchizedek could receive Abraham's tithe only because he has spiritually authority over Abraham. Melchizedek represents Jesus' supremacy over a human servant of God. The writer of Hebrew used Abraham as to put into content the tithe into tithe now. Abraham the man no and ordained move faton to a churches na Abraham fa so at the man to do at the man Melchizedek no into yaka Melchizedek yaka Salem, Priest of Salem, on Melchizedek, the Priest of Salem. Today we are talking about the Priest of Salem. Priest of Salem no on Melchizedek. Now Melchizedek no we also for paying no and ye di Yesu to turn ho afae Yesu Christo ama wasu bi da amen.